y'all. We back again. Hope the player got a headphone, bro. They putting that heat on them. They don't use that headphone, so we're gonna see, man.
The price come heavy, like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser. Black buster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need the relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat chain and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Father, you need a in case the movies get insane.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Moore now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
What I loved about
I'm streaming on YouTube, bro. Ferrari Molly, my tag.
They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
On 84. 84.
From the gun, here's Newton.
Cam. Ooh, Cam.
This time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
What are you gonna do?
They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
Don't do that.
How they let him get that, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Good strike, Cam.
A couple of first downs as the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is
McCaffrey. Dead, bro.
He'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there.
But running ain't hit, bro.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Bro, you're not listening, bro. I'm trying to give you some key pointers to play, bro.
To the 41.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. They snap it to Newton.
I'm getting full. Oh shit, bro! I need a full progress, but I tell you,
and they say he's just short.
You're just short. You know what's Madden all about the game, but that effort will give you.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
A second down throw for Prescott. Being chased out left. He turned that into a nice game.
First,
gets him 8 yards.
So you see how Madden about the inches, right, bro? Madden don't give a fuck. Okay, I see you with the D, bro.
Try and run for it with Elliott. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Game planning on young boy, okay.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down.
We out, bro. Bye-bye, B. Oh, my God. A lot of comments over here. What you got, B? You got one, B.
Cole Beasley, 54 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Trying to keep me moving around like that, bro. It's going to be a downfall, bro.
And then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean,
I'm giving them key pointers, y'all. Why am I doing that? Hey, comment below. See why am I giving them pointers, y'all? Like, why y'all think I'm crazy, bro?
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Nothing over here,
about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Before Carolina takes a snap here, what's going on with Carolina right now? 4 straight losses. They were 6-2, Charles. Now they're 6-6.
And it's hard for me to even believe that they're 6-6 because I saw them a few times getting to 6-2. And I thought for sure this was a long playoff team. But they've struggled a little bit on the defensive side of the ball. They don't take it away as much as they used to. And Cam Newton in this last game, 4 interceptions. A couple weren't really his fault, but he took
I'm still giving them pointers,
after the game, said he takes it personally. Hard to believe, though, that defense, usually a top 10 D, did a little house cleaning after the game. They let their defensive line and defensive backfield coaches go.
Buying time to his left. Dancing to his left.
Man, motherfucking running back, bro.
And it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time. I thought they were going to get it to him, but instead, he flipped it on
like a running back,
and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. Here's Newton now on second down. He'll buy some time right.
Pick.
He's got a man. It's his fullback.
That's not the fullback, bro.
And all the way down to the 22-yard
My DB should be kicked in his head, bro. What the fuck is you doing?
Play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2.
That was a good fucking play, though, bro. I see what you're doing, bro. You know what I mean? I see that. I see that, bro. I like that, bro. Somebody with some comp. Somebody that's trying to work. But that's,
Oh, look at that. He's to the 10.
Stop having my mind spin around like that, bro. Disrespecting my mind like that.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Bro, man, this nigga out here, man, talking shit, bro. I'm about to try to come back, bro.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Ooh, Cam
Newton scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And we are tied.
I haven't got a fucking blocked field goal in like 15 games, though.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
I lied, 10 games.
This will be taken in at the 1. Look at the spin.
Oh my God.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Hey, Beasley, what the fuck are you doing with your blocking, bro?
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can
block good.
Bring him
for 6. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Captain Mutterlin, the one who made the stop. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No game.
Like that.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And that
one
shit
results in 35 yards. 1st down, Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball. Cooper was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Right, what the fuck, bro?
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red
Ice
zone
buckets
at 21.
on your feet.
That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. Prescott. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
See you keep.
A 1st down carry for Smith.
See you keep.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
That shit, bro.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bro. Finally some fucking comp, bro. Talking about
2 minutes
Madden.
to play in a tightly contested 1st half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Y'all even make this shit real fucked up, real good. Madden, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do when you match people together, bro.
2nd down, Prescott.
Oh no.
Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Awesome.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Going for the pick.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Man, trifling, huh?
This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. Gets past one man.
Man, working like shit, what the fuck?
Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 62 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
O-line crack down on my shit.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays.
Charles, you ain't gotta agree with him, bro.
They're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Where's the blocking?
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole Beasley, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Yo, what is going on with the kicking, bro? They trying to get me fucked up out here.
So a tie ball
But the
game
kickoff is perfect. Trash, bro. Kick it back out the end zone.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out.
Comment below if you think Madden's trash.
Touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're
that
sitting
kicker
in a nice
looking bad out here.
watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll roll him out right. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
20.
On second down, here's Newton. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half. Trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
Bro, Madden don't even got the first down line on there.
They will go for it. Now Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. A first down carry by Elliott. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Prescott now on second down. Being chased out left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Prescott. On the move to his left.
What the
fuck? And that is incomplete.
That
7 seconds remaining. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Why the kicking doing that, bruh?
And he missed it.
Why the kicking doing that, bruh? Hey, what the fuck? Alright.
Quarter number 2. And that one, my goodness, that was
why
almost
do
too
people
easy.
do that shit?
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it.
Why
That's
the kicking
about as
doing
bad a
that,
miss as
bruh?
you can have.
And he's going to lose yardage
up,
here.
man.
Back to his own 18.
Fucked up, man.
No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you.
Fuck a field goal kicking like that, bruh.
All right, let's go.
Then they booting it out of the end zone. Madness.
And this will be a
stupid.
touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Yeah,
First
my bad
half
for the
shows
rage,
some
y'all.
Pretty good
Yeah.
offense.
Come on,
Tie
bruh.
game. We'll see what the second
He
half
booting it
brings.
out the end
It'll
zone.
be interesting
I'm booting
because
it out
I
the
think
end zone.
both sides feel pretty
Field goal
good about
kicks.
what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Prescott over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cooper was the target there. Third down here. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Prescott, buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. A first down throw for Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vernon Butler able to swap it from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A give to Elliott. And an alley to run. Finding room inside the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown. Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. 52 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe
This young
the smartest
slowed
guys
up.
in football overall.
Kicking is messed
Add
up,
in a little bit of
dog.
athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with.
Already
don't you?
played
That's why the
games,
guys in the
bro,
backfield
today.
get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
We blowing this by my out, man. Terrible, man.
The Panthers offense now, they have
All right,
back
enough
on
of the
field
raging.
for
Let's go.
their
Let's
first
just play. Let's
possession
go.
of
Let's
the
fight through it,
second
bro.
half.
Let's go.
They're down in this game, a chance for the offense,
Let's
though,
go.
to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Last
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Go.
And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of
How
the
many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something.
He's got a man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside.
like that again,
and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And his pass incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that'll bring up second down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, When they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Newton.
Hit.
And a sideline pass that's caught by Thomas.
Okay.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 22. On 1st down, it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And he'll bang that one through. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Prescott to throw it. A dump off to Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And finally taken down.
Sideline players on the field, bro.
They give him a gain of 38.
Blitzed them out.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The give is to Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella.
Bro, what the? All right, now Mari dropping. Fuck, come on. All right. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play.
Match me up good, but field goals been terrible. So field goal kicking been terrible. The meter has been real rocky. So leave me messed up.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game.
Don't even want to talk
You've got
about
to
it.
take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now a play fake here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Prescott on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing, Prescott, eluding the pressure right. Space to run past the 20, and down to the 16-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Thomas Davis.
Hey, man.
The play, it'll be a loss of 14, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
Oh, my God, bruh.
And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either.
And I'm trying, bro, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's a field
This
goal.
game remains tied here in the 4th. So a disappointing outcome there with a chance to take the lead.
And Brandon, that's not the first time he's missed. That's now 3 that have gone begging. They'd be in the clear right now if it weren't for all those misses.
Is it my fault?
The interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Bro, they had you come out here and make a field goal, bro.
2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm gonna be hot, bro.
Out of the gun, Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Newton now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Missed tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Bro, what the f... Man,
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a pickup of
they had him
the
do
screen.
some stooge shit, bro.
Third down. That completion helps out in a nice way.
Man, don't trash me like that, bro.
But guess what? They've got to make sure on their
Too good for that
they
shit,
see
man.
it open, not just anticipate it.
The Panthers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. His first carry. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Newton. And he gets it to Funches complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Newton now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. They stay on the ground, McCaffrey again, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So now it all comes down to Chandler Catanzaro. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's 4
Man, this motherfucker clean making. Hey, bro, I'm done, bro.
And it's
done, bro.
celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
I'm done, bro.
So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They
Fucking
wanted to
dumb,
get this
bro.
thing
You lucked
done.
out, bro.
When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the
Fucking
very end.
Bama
They got the
is
points
lucked out,
late,
bro.
right before the whistle. Then the ensuing.
No way I was supposed to fucking lose that game, bro. Me, bro. But I'll be back. Y'all know how that shit be. Missed field goals. He come through, make it clean, bro. For my record, bro. Games like that, bro. The record field about. Let's check out see what his turnover ratio looking like.